Hello everyone. Well, hot on the heels of unboxing my new Dyson V11, I thought I would try the Dyson Cyclone V10 Dok. Now, of course, this was meant for the V10, but I thought I can't see much of a difference between the V11 and the V10, especially the handle part where it slots into the dock. So I thought I would try and see if I can fit a V11 into a V10 Dok. Now I believe there is a dock coming for the new V11, but it doesn't have extra tools. It's basically just a pedestal with a stand, and it basically holds the machine and I think two of the tools, so it's not a full dock. This one does come with a lot of extra tools, so I'm going to see if it fits my V11. It'll be interesting. It's quite expensive to buy. I only found this on Dyson's website and it's £150. If you're lucky enough, in some countries, I think in the USA, you might have got this free with certain models. I think QVC in the USA was giving this as a free option, which would have been excellent. It's in a white finish. Wow, now that is quite hefty because it's got a metal base. I was assuming it'd be just a plastic base, but that's got a nice weight to it. I mean, it should do for the price. But when you count up the extra tools you get, and if you were to buy those all separately, you know, well, there's no other way of getting the dock without the tools. They could have offered the option, I suppose, of the dock without the toolkit, but anyway, because a lot of people don't want to screw the wall mounted bracket to the walls. I don't like to do that. So, well, we'll show you the tools that come with it. So that's the base with a weighted metal piece. It should also have, it's also got feet on it if you're putting it on a hard floor. So inside here is the first of the two accessories. So you get the mattress tool with this kit, which is a wider nozzle for cleaning your mattresses. You can use it on your upholstery, I suppose, but the wider area is designed so you can clean your mattresses faster. I personally use the mini turbo brush on my mattress. This helps to dislodge the dirt. And I'd suggest you do that actually with your Dyson. Try cleaning your mattress. If you've never vacuumed your mattress, you might be quite horrified what you see inside the bin. So this is the small dusting brush, which is a shame because obviously I've got one of these. So some of the tools in this kit will be duplicated. So now I have a spare one of the small dusting brushes. More tools, and this comes with something that I think should have been standard. I did mention in the V11 unboxing. Again, I'm pretty sure it came with one of these. Yes, it did. The stubborn dirt brush. So two tools that are superfluous for the version I bought. Now, also we get though in here a much needed hose. Quite short though, and does extend, but you can buy this on its own. I think Dyson sell it for about £25 on its own, but you can buy much cheaper copies which are longer. So I have taken the plunge and got one for about £10 from Amazon just to see what it's like, because this I think it's probably double the length of this one, but you know, it's better than not having a hose for reaching in the areas you can't really get the cleaner in, because as I've said in the first unboxing and initial review of this, it is quite a large machine, and for cleaning in tight spaces, especially the car, you really are going to need the hose, although you've got to still keep your finger on the trigger obviously while you're using the hose, but it's still giving you a bit more flexibility. So that, for the price of these, it should have just been put in the box, I think personally, you know, to give it, you know, a little bit more flexibility. So that to me is a must if you have a V10 or a V11. The other little tool, which is probably going to be quite useful, is this articulated joint. So you can clean up high. So you can put the wand onto the end of this, or you could put onto that side. you can connect the nozzles. Obviously this won't work with any powered tools, it's got to be straight suction nozzle, so you can connect that directly to the cleaner and angle it. But it's best used, this is for cleaning, say, your tops of your kitchen cupboards or tops of bookshelves and things like that, so you're best using it on the end of the wand, so then you can reach up high and just angle. So that will probably be quite a useful feature in conjunction with the dusting brush. So there's that. So I think that's the tools you get then. The articulated joint, the dusting brush, the stub and dirt brush, the mattress tool, and the extension hose. Let's get more of the actual dock out. Some more pieces here. It's a shame it's in white. I mean, I don't mind the white colour, but to me it would have made more sense to do it in this colour, and it would have blended in more, but you know, or at least given you the option of choosing if you wanted white, or I believe Dyson call this iron, don't they, that sort of grey colour. So we've got all these bits here that should just clip to the main part. These will hold the wand and other bits and pieces. So I think these will hold tools. Now the tools I've just shown you do actually they actually fit inside a special little box which you do get with this dock, which I'll be showing you in a minute. So there's the parts that we need to attach. Here's this part, which I think is the bit that you actually store the machine on, and obviously it will charge once you've... Obviously you need to wire up the charger and it connects up through there. So I won't be very happy if... I don't think I'll close that yet. I'll see what it says. I can't see why it won't fit, but... Now which way does it go? No, it doesn't fit, I don't think. I'm going to assemble it and try it again, but it looks like, unless there's another piece, we'll soon find out. But anyway, if it doesn't fit, at least you'll know not to buy it for your V11, because I'm not keen on the dock that you will be able to buy. It's not, oh, that's heavy. It is quite a heavy, you know, it seems quite substantial, but this is the removable storage box that you can put all your bits in. It's got the Dyson branding on there, a bit of a protective covering. How do we open this? Is it taped? It might be taped closed. There's a little latch, I don't know if that does anything. Right, I'm not going to force anything. I better pause and have a look at the instructions to see how we actually open this tool tray. Well, it's simple when you know how. The actual tray that holds the tools is this part that comes out. So this part is fixed, will be fixed. Nice little touch. They've put some sort of felt type runners there. You can see those in blue, so it doesn't scrape as you're putting it back and taking it out. So this is your tool tray. We will remove the protective covering. So into the tray we can put the tools, the mattress tool, the dusting brush, the stub and dirt tool, the hose, and the articulated tool. Which way does that go in? Oh, there we go. Is that right? No, that way. There we go. All right in the end. So there we go. So that's all your additional tools. So obviously the dock will remain stationary next to a power point, but at least when you want to take this out, you just slide it out of the dock, and you can have this in the room you're cleaning and just select whichever tool you want to use. So the first thing we need to do is attach the main part of the dock to the weighted base. It's pretty straightforward. We've even got a sticker here to show you what to do. So you line up the arrows 1 and 2 like that. Make sure it's fully seated, and then basically we should just be able to push it forward until it clicks. There we go. And of course now we can just remove those stickers, which I will do. Oh good, they come off easily. It's not leaving a nasty residue. There we are. Next we need to attach the part that the Dyson actually slots into for charging. So it goes this way round with the opening at the front. Again, you just line it up with the slots, push it forward until it clicks into position. There we go. Next we have to fit these 4 pieces which hold the wand and all the additional cleaning tools. This part here slides down onto this side of the dock. Again, just locate it, push it down, it should click. There we go. And then on the other side, it looks a bit like a piece of lavatory equipment, doesn't it, now with the white, but anyway. I'm sure it'll be very useful if you have a V10. So we'll slide this one. This is actually, I believe, the wand storage. So again, slot that into that side, push it down until it's firmly in place. And finally, these 2 pieces fit either side of the column here. Again, just push them down until they click into place. That was a little bit firmer than the other ones. And the other one here, push it down. There we are. So that is assembly completed. I need now to attach the mains cable, so when the Dyson docks, it charges up. Okay, I can confirm that this dock is only suitable for a V10. I thought I'd take a chance and see if it would fit the V11, but it doesn't. The reason being, the V11 is slightly wider than the V10 at the battery pack. Here's a V10, and this is the battery pack, and here is a V11. It's quite hard to see, I know. I'll put them this way, put them back to back, and you'll see that there is a slight difference. I'll put the V10 next to the V11, and we can see that the battery pack here on the V11 is ever so slightly wider. It's a bit hard to pick up on camera. It's just a few millimeters, but it's enough to prevent you from trying to dock the new V11 into the V10 Dok. So it was sold as a V10 Dok, so obviously I had to nip out and purchase a V10 so I could show you it fitted to the V10 Dok. This is the wall mounted dock you get included with the V10, but obviously this is surplus to requirements. I'm not going to be fitting it to the wall, which is why I wanted the freestanding dock. So instead of slotting it into here, we slot the Dyson into the top of the dock, but I need to connect up the mains adapter first, so when it's in the dock it will be charging. So to connect up the mains charger, we need to feed the plug through the hole in the back of the dock. So just push it all the way through and just make sure it's seated in the bottom with the metal connector facing upwards, and then you close this little flap here to secure it in place. You might have to push it down quite hard until it clicks. There we go, that's it. So it should look like that. And then you can tidy up the cable by putting it through these little grooves, pushing it home, and then down the back of the dock like so. So now that we have the dock fully assembled, we can pop the Dyson V10 and all the accessories onto it, starting with the vacuum. So it goes this way down, so it connects up to the charging port. Onto the side we can click the wand with the attached floor tool. On the other side there's space for the mini motorised tool and another floor tool such as the fluffy head. Well, that's the end of my unboxing, assembly and review of the Dyson Cyclone V10 Dok. Now, it's £150 in the UK. It's a considered purchase, but if you're a Dyson fan and you like to keep all your bits and pieces together, then you might want to consider this. It seems quite solid and well made. There's plenty of spaces to put all the tools you could possibly need. Of course, the additional tool set situated in its own carry case, that's another bonus with this Dok. And if you don't want to screw any holes in your walls, if you live in rented accommodation and you're not allowed to do that, then this could be the option to have this freestanding somewhere in the corner. And some of you might not like the looks of it, having your Dyson out on display, but I can see in certain homes this would be considered a centerpiece and almost like a work of art. It is very useful. It does everything it says it should do. It charges up your Dyson and it stores all the accessories very neatly. So yes, it's expensive, but I do like it and I'm pleased I went for it. If you have any comments or questions about this Dok, please comment below and subscribe, and you'll see lots more videos coming up on the Dyson V11, V10, other Dyson products and other vacuums and floor care products. So until then, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.